Alhamdulillah, it is a very important and auspicious occasion to all the TAMWIL team members and all the participating members also. Jazakallah khairan. To welcome each and every one of the participants and panelists on behalf of our chairman, Mr. Mohamed Salim, chartered accountant, and our other partner, Mr. Abu Bakr, and our entire team of TAMWIL. We are happy to welcome each one of the participants. Jazakallah khairan for joining. May the Almighty reward you all, and also may the Almighty make this session beneficial to everyone for the objective of living riba free, inshallah. As the first session, inshallah, I'll be your host. My name is Mohamed Ismail Sait. I'm the CEO and partner of TAMWIL FINSERV. I'll be introducing the concepts that are going to be discussed in this webinar, inshallah, along with the activities and services of TAMWIL FINSERV. Alhamdulillah, Islamic finance or Islamic banking, which is behind this important four pillars of avoiding riba, avoiding gharar, avoiding maisir, and avoiding haram industries or transactions. Riba, as we all know, talks about interest or usury. Gharar refers to deception or cheating. Maisir refers to speculation or gambling. And as we all know, haram is prohibited transactions or prohibited activities or industries. With these core principles, Islamic finance or Islamic banking is not just for members of the Islamic community. That's a very important point that I want to put on record, and we all agree with that. Whatever is good and whatever prohibits evil or bad is good for everyone. So with this key points, I would like to briefly explain the origin of TAMWIL. We started a few months back, in fact, in the month of February 2024. But Islamic finance is not new to India at all. In fact, we have one of our speakers who will be highlighting on the Islamic finance opportunities and activities in India, inshallah. For the record, I want to place there are many organizations who have been, and individuals who have been working in this field of Islamic finance in India. To name a few, I have to quote Rehbar, who have started almost a decade back in Bangalore, who are facilitating Islamic financial investments and funding. Also, another organization whose CEO will also be a speaker today is Mount Judy Ventures, which is also concentrating on ethical investments in the startup segment. They are in fact a registered alternate investment fund through SEBI, Securities Exchange Board of India. So with all these activities happening around us, TAMWIL is another entity that is started to facilitate investment advisory and guidance, investment opportunities for both who want to invest as well as who need funding. We are governed by the laws and regulations, and it will be in accordance to the Indian laws in all aspects. We are initially focusing on trading activities, leasing, and profit loss sharing investments and returns, inshallah. As mentioned, we have three partners along with me, myself, Mr. Salim, and Brother Abu Bakr. In our endeavor in this field, we have also started 4 related verticals, which I want to highlight to you today. One is TAMWIL Academy. In fact, our chairman, Mr. Salim, will be highlighting on the activities of TAMWIL Academy, inshallah, where we have scholars and professionals who are weekly advising in this field of Islamic finance through our weekly webinars series. We are calling it Islamic Finance Dialogue. We are also, another vertical, which is an important area of my focus today, is TAMWIL Family Office. In TAMWIL Family Office, the name, in fact, I should have started explaining what is TAMWIL. In Arabic, it means wealth. In fact, the right pronunciation is TAMWIL. But for all branding and other purpose, we have decided to go with TAMWIL. So it is basically managing wealth in the Sharia method. So TAMWIL Family Office focuses on individuals, family business, and companies who would like to join with us to ensure their wealth generation, wealth management, their investments are all as per the Sharia compliant format or the ethical format. One core area we are focusing is to help both individuals and institutions, particularly family business, in ensuring that their investments, their wealth, and all related financial transactions are verified if they are in accordance with the Islamic principles. And also, if for some reason they are all already in interest-based debt, interest-based borrowing, we will advise them and help them to overcome the interest-based borrowing with their own, from their own business or other wealth dispersals, and also in the professional manner advise them to make sure that their wealth is generated and spent in the right manner. I also want to add a very important point in that, apart from helping them also in the field of zakat calculation and dispersal, a very key area we focus is on their next generation succession planning. We all know today's family business or in a very healthy format, but unfortunately, if it is not planned properly in giving them the right succession planning, all the hard work that has gone through with the elders could not sustain. So these are some of the areas we are focusing on TAMWIL Family Office. Another area, another vertical is TAMWIL Global, where we are looking at global networking, both in terms of best practices, Islamic finance activities, Islamic finance forums, and of course, investments in the permitted route in the global arena. And another vertical, which is in the very initial stage, is our TAMWIL Digital, which is focusing on the digital wealth. Today's environment, we see a lot of digital currencies that are being traded, that is coming up. But is it in the permitted model? Is it in the permitted methodology? For example, we have digital cryptocurrencies, which are, as an investor who is seeing it, only looks at the returns that is being generated. But is it in the ethical manner? We try to identify that. We also try to help investors understand the logic behind these digital wealth today. So these are some of the activities and services we are focusing in our TAMWIL. I want our participants to know on how we can help you, inshallah, and how you can network with us. Feel free to reach us through our website, which is tamwil.in, or through the WhatsApp number, which will be shared in the chat, inshallah. So this is all about what we are trying to do. And this is not a theoretical subject at all. Finally, what I want to say is Islamic finance is a way of life in terms of financial transactions, managing it in the ethical manner. There are a lot of comments that we see and hear on about Islamic finance. But unfortunately, when one really dives deep into what is this field of Islamic finance and banking, all those who criticize will be convinced by themselves. Unfortunately, due to lack of awareness, many people do not value this subject. I urge everyone to take interest in knowing this, because as a businessman, as an individual, as a family member, everyone needs money to their day-to-day activities and for business. And it is our duty to ensure that it is earned and spent in the right way. Jazakallah khairan for the time you have given me, and also may the Almighty accept our efforts in this field, and we solicit your prayers and participation in our activities. Jazakallah khair.